The Friendship of the Dog and the Crow. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village surrounded by green fields and tall trees, lived a friendly dog named Max. Max was loved by all the villagers for his loyalty and cheerfulness. He had shiny brown fur, a wagging tail, and a bark that sounded like laughter. But even though Max had many human friends, he felt lonely sometimes because he had no animal friends to play with. One sunny morning, as Max lay under a big oak tree in the village square, he heard a cawing sound from above. Looking up, he saw a black crow perched on a branch. The crow tilted its head and stared at Max with curious eyes. "Hello there," Max called out. "Hello, yourself," replied the crow in a playful voice. The crow's name was Coco. She had just flown into the village from a faraway forest in search of food and adventure. Unlike other birds, Coco wasn't afraid of dogs. She found Max's wagging tail and big smile quite amusing. "Why are you sitting here all alone?" Coco asked. "I don't have any animal friends," Max said with a sigh. "Would you like to be my friend?" Coco thought for a moment. I don't see why not. But can a bird and a dog really be friends?" Max grinned. "Why not? Friendship isn't about being the same. It's about sharing fun and helping each other." And so, Max and Coco became friends. Their first adventure. The very next day, Coco spotted a basket of bread rolls left unattended outside the bakery. She flew down and picked one up with her beak. "Max, look. Breakfast," Coco called out, flying low. Max shook his head. "Coco, you can't just take things that don't belong to you." Coco looked surprised. "But it's just one roll. The baker won't miss it." Max gently barked, "Friends should always be honest. Let's return it and ask the baker nicely. Maybe he'll give us something to share." Coco agreed, and together they returned the roll. The baker laughed when he saw them and gave them a large bone for Max and a handful of seeds for Coco. "You were right, Max," Coco said as they enjoyed their meal under the oak tree. "Honesty is the best policy." Helping the farmer. One afternoon, Max and Coco saw the village farmer struggling to shoo away a flock of crows from his cornfield. The crows were pecking at the ripe corn, ruining the harvest. "Coco, can you talk to them?" Max asked. Coco nodded and flew over to the crows. "Hey, stop ruining the farmer's crops. If you're hungry, there are plenty of wild berries in the forest." The crows hesitated but eventually listened to Coco. They flew off to the forest, leaving the cornfield unharmed. The farmer was so grateful that he gave Max and Coco a bag of treats as a reward. "You two make a great team," he said. A lesson in courage. One day, while exploring the forest, Max and Coco heard a frightened squeak. They found a small rabbit trapped under a fallen branch. "Oh no," Max exclaimed. "We have to help." "But the branch is too heavy for you alone," Coco pointed out. "Then we'll work together," Max said. Max used his strong teeth to lift one side of the branch while Coco flapped her wings and pushed with all her might. Slowly but surely, they freed the rabbit. "Thank you," the rabbit said, hopping away happily. Coco looked at Max with admiration. "You're so brave, Max. I'm glad you're my friend." A friendship for all seasons. From that day on, Max and Coco became inseparable. They played in the fields, shared meals, and helped anyone in need. The villagers were amazed at their unusual friendship and often told stories about the brave dog and the clever crow. Max and Coco showed everyone that true friendship knows no boundaries. Whether it's a dog and a crow, or anyone from different worlds, kindness and teamwork can bring hearts together. And so, Max and Coco lived happily ever after, proving that the best adventures are the ones shared with friends. The end.